Oh, my sweet, sweet suffering angels, gather round and let me tell you the tragic ballad of Amberton University, Garland, a place where dreams go to die in the most bureaucratic, soul-crushing way possible. Picture this. You, a hopeful little academic sparrow, flutter toward their doors, clutching your dreams like a fragile glass bird, only to have them shattered by the cold, dead hands of incompetence. Let us start at the beginning, shall we? The front desk. Oh, the front desk. Imagine walking in, bright-eyed, ready to enroll, and you're greeted by a woman who treats you like you've just interrupted her very important nap. She doesn't just interrupt you, no, that would be too simple. She owns the interruption, like it's her divine right to cut you off mid-sentence. You ask politely, mind you to speak to someone specific, and she looks at you like you've just suggested setting the building on fire. No, just like that. No explanation, no apology, just power trip central. And why? Because she can. Because at Amberton Garland, the staff doesn't serve you serve them like some twisted academic feudal system where you pay them for the privilege of being ignored. But wait, it gets better. Let us talk about the financial aid department, or as I like to call it, the give us your money and vanish into the void department. You call, you email, you beg for answers, and what do you get? Silence. Not even the dignity of a "we ray looking into it." No, you ray left dangling like a forgotten marionette, strings cut, while your tuition mysteriously slips into collections without so much as a whisper of warning. And when you finally get someone on the phone, oh ho ho, they don't listen. They talk over you like your concerns are just background noise to their very important coffee break. And the professors, oh don't get me started. Professor Herringbless, her heart itches like she's narrating a dream she had last night. Instructions, unclear, communication, non-existent, you ask for clarification, and suddenly you ray the problem. You ray challenging her, and in the twisted halls of Amberton Garland, that is a sin punishable by academic exile. So you drop the class smart mover, but guess what? The administration doesn't care. The president Melinda, oh we ray on a first-name basis now because trauma bonds us, is more concerned with stuffing her pockets than helping students. Shocking, I know. And then there's the billing scams. Oh yes, scams. You sign up for a class, drop it before it even starts, and suddenly poof, you owe them $2,500. For what? For the audacity to exist in their system. You call, you plead, you fax. Who even uses fax anymore? And what do you get? Nothing. Just a black hole of bureaucracy sucking you dry while they hide behind their Christian non-profit facade. Shame on you, Amberton. So here we are, my darlings. A university that should be a launchpad for your future is instead a graveyard of broken promises, where every interaction leaves you smaller, angrier, and poorer. And the worst part, they don't care, not one bit.
Businesses near Amberton University, Garland, they can be tricky sometimes. Like there was this one souvenir shop right by the campus, and tourists would go in, thinking they were getting a nice little memory of their trip. But then the prices on the tags, not the same as what rings up at the register. Oh no, they add extra fees like handling charges or local tax, but it was all fake. And the tourists, they were already tired, maybe jet-lagged, so they just pay. Probably didn't even notice until later when they were back at their hotel counting their money. And the shop, still there, still doing it. Nobody stops them. Then there's this cafe like super close to Amberton University, Garland. Looks cute, right? But the menu prices, wrong. You order a coffee for say $3, but when the bill comes it's $5. And if you ask they say, oh, prices went up. But they didn't, it's just a scam for people who don't know better. Tourists, they ray in a hurry, they don't argue. They just pay and leave feeling cheated. And the cafe workers, they probably laugh about it later. Oh, and the worst one, this little electronics store near Amberton University, Garland. Tourists go in, buy a phone charger or something, and when they get back to their hotel it's broken. Doesn't work. So they go back to return it, but the store says no refunds, you broke it. But it was broken already. And what can they do? They were only here for 2 weeks, no time to fight. So they just throw it away and feel stupid. Meanwhile, the store keeps selling the same junk to the next person. It's sad, Like, why do people have to be like this? Tourists just want to enjoy their trip, but instead they get tricked. And nobody does anything. The businesses keep running, the tourists keep getting scammed, and nothing changes. That's just how it is near Amberton University, Garland.
We begin by looking at what the neighborhood around Amberton University, Garland, feels like for a traveler. The Businesses here tend to share a common vibe. They promise a pleasant experience, but often deliver frustration, hidden costs, and a sense that the customer is an unwanted interruption. This pattern shows up again and again, and it helps us picture the whole area as a place where the promise of convenience is frequently shadowed by careless service and surprising fees. First, the shopping center known as Plaza Garland sets the tone. Visitors often find simple attractions turning into mini scams. A common complaint is that a small vending machine will take $1 and never give the promised toy, leaving a feeling of being tricked. Security staff are described as abrupt and loud, creating an uncomfortable atmosphere that makes people wonder whether they will be yelled at for no reason. The boutique that sells dresses for special occasions often ignores shoppers, refuses to let them try on garments, and responds with a cold attitude, making families feel as if they are a nuisance. Even the basic need for safety is questioned when a security guard asks patrons to hand over a weapon before entering, suggesting a lack of respect for personal rights. Small games appear to be designed to take money without delivering a chance to play. And the whole building is said to smell like sewage, which only deepens the sense of neglect. A shoe store and surrounding food stalls are reported as having poor selections and bland offerings, while a photography service fails to deliver on contracts and simply disappears when contacted. Finally, a discount retailer is noted for closing its doors on days when customers most need it, leaving shoppers stranded. Next, the university itself adds to the uneasy mood. Prospective students often encounter long waits to speak with advisors, and financial questions seem to fall through cracks, leading to surprise bills that appear without warning. Some professors are described as unable to give clear directions, pushing students to drop courses. The billing office is remembered as a place where staff speak over the caller and seem more interested in protecting revenue than helping students. All of this creates a picture of an institution where the paperwork feels like a maze, and the people who run it appear more concerned with money than with education. Turning to food, Tasty China serves meals that many describe as both overpriced and poorly prepared. The chicken pieces are tiny and overcooked. The sauces leave an odd aftertaste, and the portions look laughable compared to what diners expect. Several diners speak of ordering special dishes that never arrive, only to be told the kitchen never started them. Some reports even mention plastic netting hidden in the